What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the fifth episode of the fourth quarter podcast. It's your boy Demir, man. I'm here with Cam, Kenny, and Rod. How y'all doing today, man?
I'm good, bro. Chilling,
I'm doing
man.
effing fantastic, bro. I'm
Cam, what's
good.
up, bro? All right, we're gonna jump right into it. The first thing we got for y'all today is we all collectively came up with the top 10, and we gave it to Cam, and he's gonna like construct the list, basically put it all together, and then we're gonna talk about what player we think should be in this spot or why we thought this player should be seventh, et cetera, et cetera. But so how you want to start us off, Cam, you want us to like just say ours and then you're gonna tell us or you're gonna tell the James?
Well, now I'm gonna tell y'all, and I want y'all to like react to it. You know what I'm saying? So the way I did it is like when y'all all sent me y'all list, I pretty much did like a point system. So whoever y'all had at number one, I gave them 10 points, and then 2 9 points, and so forth. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end, I just put the points in order, and that's how I constructed the final list. And crazily, like I thought it was gonna be some ties, but it was no ties. So it's a 1 through 10 list. It is 4 honorable mentions though. It's 4 honorable mentions. 4 honorable mentions. These are names that people had on their list that didn't make it. So the 4 honorable. I'm gonna start with the honorable mentions.
So we all had an honorable mention.
No, actually.
Oh, somebody had like 3 of them there.
Well, no, actually, yes, because it was a late change. But yeah, somebody did. I mean, everybody had 1 honorable mention. So the 4th honorable mention, this was the person that I had that didn't make the list was Paul George. No. The reason I put him, I actually had him as my 10th player. I value defense. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's a top. You know what I'm saying? He's a top 2-way player. He can pretty much do it all. So that's why I had him as my top 10. But I mean,
he was almost in mine. He
was almost him. I was like debating that 9th and 10th spot.
Yeah, like I'm not mad at none of these people y'all had. It's like, so, I mean, it's just really what you want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that was my 10th. That was my 10th. Okay. Now the 13th honorable mention. I ain't even going to give them no numbers, matter of fact. I'm going to just say them. For the next,
let's rank them after you say them. Let's rank them.
Okay. The next honorable mention was Luka.
I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I'm not either. That's why I say all of these players, I'm not mad at.
I'm a little irritated, but I'm not mad at.
Why you say that? I mean, I can see it's only 10 spots. So, I mean, honestly, all of these people I would put over the person that's number 10, but because I didn't have the person that's number 10 on the collective list. I didn't even have him on my list. So, yeah, but Luka was he was an honorable mention. The next honorable mention was Kyrie. He was I bet y'all who y'all think put
Kyrie? I can't tell. I don't know what
That's probably Demir. I figured Demir was going to be the oddball. I think it's Demir.
Yeah, it was Demir. But I mean, honestly,
Demir's
list isn't all of our lists. This is one thing that I was actually like proud of us about. Like we all pretty much had the same people. We all had one person that didn't make it. The other 9 we all had. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, dang. So we kind of, you know what I'm saying, in the same ballpark. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell y'all why I put him too after like we get it all said and over with.
And then the last honorable mention is Jokic. He's the last honorable mention.
So y'all are all wrong. You know what I'm saying?
I know who put this one.
And Kenny had Luka. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Kenny had Luka. Okay, what? So y'all have anything to say about Jokic? Like y'all feel like that's actually him that he didn't make it?
He got snubbed.
I think so. Like I said, the 4 people that didn't make it, I would put all of them above this number 10. But I had to put him because he on the point system he made it.
I already know you about to say it too. I'm gonna type it on my phone. I'm gonna just reveal.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay. But other than the number 10, I like our list. But for number 10, we have Joel Embiid. Oh yeah, I see. Personally, like I said, I would put all 4 of those honorable mentions above Embiid. He's a I ain't even gonna say good. He's an above good. I wouldn't say great, but I can't put my faith in him yet. You know what I'm saying? So I would put all 4 of those honorable mentions above him. But
You still had him at 10. Like he was almost like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cam doesn't like bigs. Cam doesn't like bigs.
No, I do. I almost put Cat on my list. But
No, Jokic?
No, I did. I had Jokic. But yeah, I just Embiid, he clogs up the like. For me, if you gonna clog it up like that, you should be producing like Shaq. And I know this is a stretch to use Shaq to compare to what's name, but to me, it's like, okay, you can clog the paint up because you gonna do something with it. You know what I'm saying? For me, Embiid, it's like for you to be clogging stuff up and making the floor not space, you don't do enough. You know what I'm saying? So that's just, I don't know.
I actually had him above Jokic at first, but he was like a last second switch because I was looking at his offensive numbers and it's like you said, you're in the paint all day long, bro. Why are you shooting under 50% from the field? Like, what's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not a shooter. Like, it's just like your offense is good, but it's not good enough. Like, you know what I'm saying, to really push you in that pressure, in my opinion.
Yeah. Y'all got any Kenny and Demir? Y'all got anything to say about Embiid?
I don't know who said it, but I'm not gonna say I don't value bigs, but you have to like be exquisite at what you do for me to like. Well, I mean, I don't even want to say that. You just have to be like a really good big to be considered top 10 because nowadays most all of them just do pretty much the same thing. I mean, I know that Joel is the best center in the league, but so, I mean, it's just.
I don't know.
Who y'all got over Embiid?
They probably got
Jokic.
I got Joker. Yeah. I'll just make it simple.
Cold,
like
right?
I don't think Embiid could do what Jokic is doing with the Nuggets.
I mean, we all know he's the best passer, but I don't look at one attribute and be like, oh, he's better than him.
He's almost averaging a 20-point triple-double at the big.
The only thing Embiid honestly has over him is defense. I know defense is big, but
his defensive impact,
y'all think he's a better scorer than Embiid?
Impact, you know what I'm saying?
Huh?
Y'all think he's a better scorer than Embiid?
I personally do.
He's more
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad if you said Embiid is, but I would rather have Jokic.
Oh no, I mean it's all respected. I thought we were on the same page, but I mean I like yeah, and that's why I guess it's so hard for me because it's like I don't know, but yeah. So going back to what I was saying earlier about Kyrie, the reason why he was put on my list, I don't want to sound like a one-sided guy because I do value defense, but I just feel like unless you're like a Kawhi, then everybody's on the same playing field. So I would say I value scoring. So that's why Kyrie made my list. So that's like one of the first things I look for when I like looking at a player is scoring.
To me, like your scoring has to really have a huge effect. You know what I'm saying?
Like Harden. I know that's a stretch, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Harden, he plays hardly any defense, but he scores so much. His team is gonna win because of it. You know what I'm saying? It's overpowering. I don't think Kyrie's is overpowering unless he's playing with another great player. I think when he's by himself, it's just like, yeah, you're a good scorer. We got to beat you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just.
But Kenny, did you have anything to say about Embiid or no?
I think he's underrated, and I think he's underrated. I think he's the best center in the league, and I think Ben Simmons makes it harder on him, which I can't really prove that because it's like, you know what I'm saying, they're playing together right now. But I think I just think he's I think he's the best center in the league. I think he's a top 10 player. I feel like he does it all.
I agree with you with the Ben Simmons. I think they both make it harder for each other. Like I think they need to separate because Ben Simmons is good. I know he can't shoot, but he's a great player. But it's like I can't do much when you're clogging the paint. I already can't shoot, so you just packing the paint.
Well, but like Joel, like I think he's an underrated shooter too. And I don't know his percentage. It might be 32, 33, but he can make threes. Like he
can make them.
He's able to shoot, and his defense, like it's not too many rim protectors out there. And like it's a lot of people that we think are like rim protectors, but there's always levels to this. Like I think Montrezl Harrell is a rim protector.
Nobody think that.
Yeah, he
Some
not
people,
good.
you'd be surprised who think so. Like Joel Embiid, he's literally a rim protector, bro. Like literally, that's what he is. And I feel like he can shoot, like I said, free throws. I feel like he can post you. I don't feel like there's too many centers in the league today that will give you a post bucket. Like he will beat you up in the post. Like even Anthony Davis, he's able to post, but how often will you see it?
Joker
But
does it.
I just feel like Joel. I feel like he can do it all. And
I
I
feel
don't
like
think he clogs the paint. He come out and shoot.
I think it
Nah,
just
he
seems that way
shoots.
because you have your point guard who's not able to shoot, and he's trying to get down there, but he's like, you know, I'm trying to help you get, like, you know what I'm saying? But it's just,
I
but
mean,
I agree with you with Ben. Is like they gotta separate, and I
it.
also agree that he's the best in the league.
Yeah, I don't. We can't blame Joel for Ben not being able to shoot. I don't get it.
No, we're not blaming him. It's just not. It's not good. Like Giannis is good, but if him and Embiid played with each other, it probably wouldn't be good because Embiid would be clogging the paint. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
but
I'm not blaming what's the name.
we're acting like he's like a person just sitting in the paint, just chilling with no offensive game. Like, what do you mean clogging? Like he's just sitting there doing nothing.
But no, we get what you're saying. He's trying to do his job as the center to be down there for boards, protection, blah, blah, blah. But when you have somebody on your team who can't shoot and their only way of scoring is to drive, and you have your center down there, we're going to call it clogging the paint. But at the end of the day, he's just doing what he's supposed to be doing.
Because
Yeah,
in the
I don't
essence,
call it clogging. I don't call it clogging. I call it Ben can't shoot.
and in the essence, he's pretty much making Ben Simmons useless. Because it's like I can't do nothing with him down there, so I'm pretty much useless to y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's considered like a point guard or whatever. He's their general. It's not his fault. It's not Embiid's fault that Simmons can't shoot good.
No, it's not. I mean, it's just as a GM, you have to pick which one do I want. Because if you take Embiid, I don't think he gives you a lot of that much production to where it's like, okay, now that we gonna pick Embiid, now we gonna succeed. I think I would go with Simmons because I feel like he defense. He not a rim protector. Well, shoot, I don't know. He probably could be because if you talking about defense, Simmons might literally be the best defender in the league.
It's levels. He's not a rim protector like Embiid.
Nah, I mean we haven't seen it. He ain't down there, but I'm just saying. I don't know, but I know if it's a center, the center could post him. I'm just saying
Dunk on him.
I'm just saying, like, Simmons, I feel like he can do it all but shoot, of course. But other than shoot, he pretty much has everything, like, at a high level.
You're right. You're right.
Right, you
can do it
keeping
all.
Simmons over what's the name?
It's hard, bro, because, like, Embiid, he does, like, for what he is always in the paint, and he demands a lot of touches. He doesn't dominate. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you've averaged less than 50% for your career, and you're supposed to be the best big man in the league, bro. Why? And I would be cool with it if he had high scoring numbers, like because he didn't shoot over 50% a lot, but he was averaging like 28, 29 on a consistent basis. Joel Embiid averaged over like 27 like once, and you're still not shooting a great percentage. So what exactly are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can tell based off like what you're saying that you would keep Embiid over Simmons.
It's not even that. Like, it's not even that simple for me because I don't know. Because then, can you take over a game? Can you give me 30? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And that's what I don't think we're able to see. And I'm not trying to blame Embiid for it. Like, it's not his fault you can't shoot. But when Embiid doesn't play, Ben Simmons has his best numbers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like now the floor is spaced. Like now Al Horford can, if he slides to that center spot. Now Al Horford isn't clogging the paint. He's on, like, you know what I'm saying? He's doing pick and pops and stuff. So yeah, I mean it's really what you want. Neither one of them is like way better than the other. You know what I'm saying? So it's what you want.
I think Ben Simmons might be able to get you farther in the playoffs, bro. Like if you have a team tailored to him, just because how big and fast he is.
I'm gonna take Embiid, man.
It depends. It depends who you're replacing Ben with.
That was going to be my point because you can get somebody in there who can score and like dish out the ball like a point guard, a true point guard that can just get the job done. I feel like they can do some things, but it's like even if you replace Embiid with another center, won't he be doing the same thing? So it's going to be hard.
I don't even think you have to replace
Embiid. Ben's game. So
I
he's
don't
gonna
even
play
necessarily-
Horford at the 5.
Yeah, I would just slide over to the 5, and then they
So
good.
Rockets
You know what I'm
ball.
saying?
But I mean, then that's when you think about how long is that gonna work?
Oh, I
Because
don't think
somebody
either
like
one of
AD
them.
beat the shit out of Al Horford.
Neither
That's
one
not
of them
true.
is gonna.
Al
listen
Horford
to-
is a great defender, bro. He when he played the 5 for
I'm
us,
exaggerating, but I think AD's gonna win that matchup.
he might score, but it's not gonna be to the point where it's like we can't stop this guy. Somebody do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just
Serious,
like he
he
gonna
might
get
have
hit.
one of those nights.
Bro, I seen it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I seen it.
Neither one of them would like make them a championship team. Like they need something else. I'm just saying I think Simmons would do just a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's what you want.
Yeah.
But let's not spend too much time. We only on number 10. Okay, but
Holy cow.
for number 9, we had Russell Westbrook. I actually really like this. It's crazy because he made the list, but only 2 of us had him on our list.
Like, I must have him pretty high.
I had him at 10. I had him at 8, and then Demir had him also at 8, and that's how he made the list.
I was about to put him. Like, I don't think I didn't give him any consideration.
Yeah.
But I was like, the guy I had at 8 was a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Yeah, I know I don't really rock with him, man. That's what you get. But I gotta respect the numbers. I gotta respect his game, and I love his tenacity. But yeah, I'm not no hater. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Russ, he goes out there, and I think like he's one of the few NBA players that I can say this about. He wants to win, and he shows it. And I still don't think he's all that like everybody else, but I give credit when it's due. So yeah, he made my 8 spot.
Okay.
I had him in there, but I replaced him for Dame. Because I was just going, because I ain't gonna lie, Russ, he had a great year last year. Like I was actually like happy to see like he was really playing winning basketball. You know what I'm saying? But well, this year because the season's not over. But I was just thinking about like the last 3 years. I'm gonna just do it as an accumulative. Dame was kicking his butt. You know what I'm saying? Like Russ, he was making playoffs. He's getting out in the first round, and it was just like. And to be fair, Drew did put Dame in a box that one year. You know what I'm saying? I'm not forgetting that. So they both had some embarrassing moments. So I just took it to when they played each other in the playoffs.
I
And,
actually think that's a great debate. Like Russ versus Dame. That's a good like debate to really like draw out and see the numbers on because that's a close one.
Yeah, that like
I'm
I
gonna take the
last
score,
second.
but that's just me.
Wait, who's the scorer?
Dang.
It's hard because Russ averages the same amount of points as him on the Rockets. So it's hard. I mean, I know. I ain't trying to say Russ is a better scorer, and no me. I know Dame is a better scorer than him.
It's
I'm
like,
just saying.
I mean,
Oh,
it wouldn't be
no.
stupid if you
when you
did
got
say that.
PJ
but I
Tuck at the
just-
5. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
But
I
yeah.
disagree, Demir.
What?
You said you don't think it would be stupid. I think if somebody say Westbrook scores better than Dame, I think that is stupid.
Nah, I mean,
It's kind of
just
like
'cause-
saying LeBron's. Like this is probably stupid too, but it's kind of like saying LeBron scores better than like some of these greats because he can get them by just doing layups. You know what I'm saying? But it's not cute or nothing. But that's kind of how I look at it. Like if somebody was to say Russ scored better than Dame,
Well, ever
because
since
he's getting the same amount of points.
ever since one of our last episodes, I still like go by what Ross said now. So it's like, how can you score at all 3 levels? I mean, Russ isn't the best 3-point shooter, but he can make a 3. His mid range off the glass is pretty, and like going back to what Cam just said, his layups and driving isn't pretty, but he can do it. I think we just like see. Or some, not you, or I'm not gonna speak for you, but I think some people just see Dame pull from the logo, so it's like, oh yeah, he's a better scorer than Westbrook.
Yeah.
So that's why I would say it's dumb, but I do agree with you that Dame is the better scorer.
Yeah, he definitely is. Kenny, you don't got anything to say about Russ?
He's definitely not in my top 10. I just no, he's not better than nobody in my top 10, so therefore he's not in the top 10.
You think Luka is better?
I was
than
about to
Russ?
say, yeah, you think Luka better than Russ?
He just told y'all.
Oh, he just.
I want to hear him like, you know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
you allowed to speak how you feel?
You a man.
I like Luka's game better, and I just feel like in the playoffs, it's like even with Giannis, and I know Giannis is a top player in the NBA, but like when you can't shoot, it's kind of hard. Unless you're Shaq, when you can't shoot, it's kind of hard. Like I said, we seen what the Raptors did to Giannis last year. Like Giannis, you can't shoot, so you won't go to the finals. So it's just Westbrook. I feel like we gloss over his shooting. Like we say he can score at all levels, and like he give you a backboard mid range. He can drive. He'll dunk on you, but his 3-pointers are horrible. I think we just say he's not.
That. It's hard, bro, because I'm not saying he can shoot. And when I say this, don't look into the numbers too much. But he's kind of like Embiid. Like you say, Embiid can make a 3.
he got Embiid. Y'all like percentages. I don't even like going into percentages, but he has a higher percentage than Westbrook. Westbrook like a 20-something.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said don't look too far. I know his percentage is bad because of his shot selection. But Russ and Embiid aren't far from each other as far as shooting.
I wouldn't say it's far, but we know Embiid shoots better than Westbrook. Like, we know.
I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Are y'all? Okay. All right.
You have to factor in the amount of threes taken as well. If Embiid shoots 1, he'll probably have a better percentage than Curry. But we know he doesn't shoot better than Curry. So with the amount that Westbrook takes, is like that's obviously going to bring his percentage down. If Embiid is taking 4 a season.
Horrible. His shot selection, yes, it's horrible. But as far as him shooting, he's not – I know his percentage is horrible, but he's not as bad as his percentage looks is what I'm just saying.
He's a point guard, so I'm matching him up against point guards. Like, far as shooting, and I'm just thinking to myself, what point guard does Westbrook shoot better than?
But look at it like this. Even though I said I value shooting, and this is the edge that I gave him to be in my top 10, what point guard do you know is out there out-rebounding your centers or your power forwards and then still giving you 10, 12 assists with a dub, 25 on it? So it's like, yeah, he's doing it. He's like, man, I can't shoot, but I'm going to go out there and I'm going to give my team something else that they can rely on me for. Even though Luka, he's had a couple triple-doubles, but, I mean, I think that Russ does more on a consistent basis.
He's a better defender.
What you about to say,
Luka is?
Westbrook's the better defender.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But no, I was just gonna say that Russ, when it comes to his shooting in the playoffs, I don't think it's like something people do. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna hurt him like it would hurt Giannis because Russ isn't scared to shoot. You know what I'm saying? He will shoot so much to the point where it's like you have to guard him. You know what I'm saying? And then once you do that, then bye. You know what I'm saying? So like his ability to never be afraid to shoot is what helps him out with him not being that great of a shooter, you know.
Hey y'all, Russ out here building the house again.
And he can get hot. Like he can hit like 5 or 6 in a game.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Do you remember? I don't know if you remember this, bro, but I think we was on a game or something. Or you might have been over our house. It was when we lived in the house at ODU, and we was playing the Jazz in the playoffs. We was down by like 30 or something, bro, and I turned it off. And then I turned it back on.
Yeah. Y'all was in that
I was like, dang. And Russ had hit like 7 threes, bro. I was like, oh, my goodness.
He can pull from deep. So it's like he can't shoot, but it's like, watch out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he takes some idiotic ones, bro. He takes a lot of bad ones, bro. So I don't know.
But Russ at 9. But speaking of Dame, that's who we have at number 8. And I personally had these two at 7 and 8. I had Russ at 7 though, I think, and I had Dame at 8. But I'm not mad at it. I'm gonna see who made Dame. Oh, Dame got so high. He got higher than Russ because what's the name? 2 of y'all didn't even have Russ, so that's how. But yeah, I ain't mad at it. He's at 7. He's a great scorer. You know what I'm saying? Can score with the best of them. And yeah, man, he's just a great player. So I ain't mad at him being at number 7.
Yeah, I'm not either. I already gave y'all my spiel on it. He great scorer. He can get better defensively. I think he's a good teammate too. When it comes to like camaraderie and like just holding the teammates to a high standard, and also just being understanding. Like, you know, like everybody ain't gonna make everything. He doesn't have a bad attitude to me. And I like the way he stick up for himself too. Like I love the him and Westbrook feuds. I feel like everybody else be like acting scared, but he gonna tell you bye. You know what I'm saying? But
love it, man.
So I love Dame for that. I just hope, man, that he don't, because I feel like he's so loyal to the Trailblazers. I just hope he don't go down as like great players that never really won anything because I don't see anything happening in the future for the Trailblazers.
They need to get serious about building a team around him. Like, he has a couple of clowns in his circle. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like, get Hassan Whiteside out of there, bro. Like, what is y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Put winners around Dame, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but some players ain't mad at chasing the bag, man. So he gonna keep stacking up
I
the
think
maxes.
that's one thing about him that I don't like. I think he kind of, like you said, I guess this would be too loyal, but he kind of go a little ham with the I ain't gonna be like them other dudes and go join nobody. Like, bro,
Yes.
you're never gonna win. You're never gonna win. Then
I think he's like, okay.
Um,
Like, I want to win on my terms. You know what I'm saying?
But
I
your
don't
terms
want to
gonna
sell my
be-
clothes.
Yeah.
You ain't never had no terms, baby.
Hey, I'm with you, baby.
He's not gonna win. He knows he's not gonna win, but he's like, why would I go to the Warriors and do what KD does? Like those.
Well, no, I'm not
They don't
saying
count.
that.
So why
That's
go
the
to the
other
Warriors
end
and
of
win?
the spectrum.
they count to me.
Well,
That's
yeah, they
the
count
other
to you,
end
but they're not what LeBron did with Cleveland. So it's like, why even do that?
I mean,
think-
some,
what you mean?
I don't feel that way.
I'm
but I
saying-
get what you're saying.
I'm saying Dame is saying like he's gonna stay with Portland probably. He won't win a ring, but he's saying he'd rather do that than go do what Kevin Durant did. Like that's not fun. to
Yeah,
go
I'm
to
not
the Warriors.
asking him to go join the best team. Like that's him. I'm just saying, bro. Like you go join like maybe like a Jimmy Butler. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying go get with the Lakers, but you're gonna need something, bro. Like not gonna
We
win like that.
we definitely got to add that discussion, man. Like one of these episodes, because I really want to discuss it. Even though I think I'm gonna be the only oddball, but I feel like KD rings means something. But that's
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. Matter of fact, let's say this because that's gonna be a good one. You know, we go.
You agree?
'cause-
Of course.
Cam, I know you don't.
Nah, it count in the books. Like you go look it up, it's gonna say he won it. But
Obviously, technically, but I'm just saying.
Bro, no, let's save it, bro.
Let's
Like,
save this,
that's
bro,
gonna be a
'cause
good one. I'm sorry,
let's
fans.
save this.
I know y'all wanted that one, but y'all gonna have to wait. You know what I'm talking about?
But yeah, we got Dame at 7, man. The next, like the rest of the list was pretty much, I ain't gonna say it was the same, but we all had leads like sprinkled in, you know what I'm saying? So for number 6, we had, well, together we had Anthony Davis.
Oh, I like that
I
about
like that.
y'all.
I like that.
I like that about
Yeah.
y'all.
Together we all, I think we might have literally all had Anthony Davis at number 6.
No.
Never mind.
Kenny was the one.
Eyeball.
Nah. Yeah, Kenny had him at 7.
Oh, no, I had him at 7.
Yeah, Ryan had him at 7 too. It was me
Got
and
him
you,
at
Demir.
How do we get them out of here?
Me and you, Demir, had him at 6.
Yeah, well, wait. If y'all have over any of these people I have, then y'all are overrating him.
I'm trying to. Like, I ain't gonna spend too much time.
Wait,
but
hold on.
Anthony Davis.
Look, yeah, y'all overrated this guy.
No, I had him at 7 too, Gam. So you the only one that had him at 6.
Oh, I thought that was 6. So we all had him at 7. My fault. I had him
Oh,
at 7
I'm about
too.
to say because he not above none of the.
That's what me. That's what me.
Hey, don't
Yeah,
mind
we all
that,
had him at
y'all.
7.
We all had him at 7, so we all got, you know, what I'm saying, we all on
Drop
the
an
same
L in
page.
the chat for Cam, man. What is
We
going
all
on?
had him at 7, but he ended up number 6 because of the people that we had like down there that didn't make it and stuff. So,
Okay, all right.
Hidden math. Yeah, I ain't got time for no algebra.
but yeah, I don't like. Again, I don't want to keep being short, but to me, yeah, I don't.
I mean, that's good. I mean, if we all agree, like that's
Yeah,
we
I don't
know
have
what he
that
brings to the
problem with
table.
him.
ain't
Right.
the best big in the league right now. You
Yeah.
got to do better. Bro.
Well, I don't know if you count Giannis as a big. If you count Giannis, then no.
He usually do well. Wait, Daniel Tice.
Next, Cam, go next.
All right, so AD, and then at number 6 we have James Harden. I think we all
We're moving in the right direction.
Only person that didn't have him at 6 was Kenny.
Oddball.
He probably got him like 2nd or something.
Oddball Johnson.
We all had him at 6. We all had him at 6 though.
Wait, so who do he have after AD?
Y'all don't want to know. Y'all don't want to know, but
Dude, he had Luka up there.
no, Luka was his 10. Luka was
Okay.
his 10. But y'all definitely don't want to know who he had at 6. If you want to do the if you want to tell the king, I ain't gonna.
Who you have after AD or before AD, I should say.
I don't want to talk about it for too long, but I had for my 6 in the NBA. I got KD. I can explain briefly.
Go ahead.
I look at it when I'm thinking about a top 10 or top 5. I just think, what can you do for the team, and like, how are you going to help us win? And I just feel like he wouldn't do a better job than LeBron for getting me wins, and like, far as like surrounding a team than LeBron. I feel like Giannis, all you gotta do is put shooters around him, and he'll get you. He'll get you far. Kawhi, we know his work. I don't have to explain Kawhi's work.
That's another discussion too.
Curry, I just feel like I understand. Like, he's Kevin Durant, 7 foot. Curry, 6'3". He doesn't play defense good, but what Curry does shooting, I believe that it opens so much up for other players. And Kevin Durant can shoot, but he's no Curry at all. It's not close as far as shooting. So when you have to guard Curry, like, as soon as he passed the half-court line, that helps other people. Now all of a sudden Iguodala can shoot. So that's why I got Curry on. And then I got Harden. Also, he's not really, I don't think he's really too good of a passer. I feel like LeBron can get 10 assists. I feel like he's a great passer. I feel like Curry's a pretty good passer. I feel like
Kawhi a better passer?
That's what?
No, it's not.
That's what to me.
I don't even want to stay on this for long.
Yeah, I was about to say, we ain't gonna stay on Kenny's.
We all know he's dead wrong, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I just don't feel like he gets you. I just don't feel like he does it.
I actually do want to. I want to come back. I want to come back to this when we do get to KD. So keep that, okay? But I don't want to like keep talking about him and then we come back and say
yeah. He's not better than Giannis. Go ahead.
But okay, so we was at what, AD at 6, right? No, we was at Harden. I had said Harden already, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we at the top 5.
Top 5, baby.
So for number 5, we had Kawhi.
I'm liking the vibes, man.
I didn't.
Yeah.
That's low.
Amir had him at 4.
Wait. I'm tweaking.
I had him at
Take
5.
that back. I had him at 5.
I had him
I'm
at
tweaking.
5.
Hey, y'all got him pretty low.
And
wait, so
Kenny
where you have him at?
3. Kenny had him at 3.
Oh, that's right. You had KD at 6, so this just threw off your whole list.
And Rod, you had him at 5.
Yeah, I'm tweaking math.
Hey, so
we all know what Giannis bring to the table.
Wait, this was Kawhi.
Oh, that was Kawhi. I knew I wasn't tweaking.
5. Yeah,
I had Kawhi 4.
Yeah, you had Kawhi 4, but I mean, it ain't. Me and Rod had him at 5. Kenny had him at 3, but yeah.
4.
So the top 4. I just don't think. Kenny, you was talking about as far as getting you win. Kawhi is a great player, but I don't know, man.
The people I said above KD, which y'all can say is stupid, that's cool. But I'm just saying, I feel like LeBron, as soon as you put him on your team, you're great. I feel like with Giannis, like we know his work. Like with Kawhi, we just seen what he did. I'm confused. And then Harden.
Well, no.
Okay, hold on, wait. Hold on, Cam. Before you said we know Giannis' work. What do we know about Giannis? He's never been to a finals. Before you said you erased the rings that he had with the Warriors. Before he went to the Warriors, he went to the finals with OKC. I'm confused, and I think Giannis has a better team. So KD's not the best passer, but he's a scorer, and he's arguably the best at it. He can pass better than the guys you named.
Giannis doesn't have a better team than what Kevin Durant had when he made the championship.
That's arguable to me.
You talking about when he went with the Warriors or with the OKC?
OKC. I think we look at names and we're like, oh, Kendrick Perkins. KD's Ted himself with Kendrick Perkins average.
Let's not stay on KD. We're going to get to KD. But the reason I was saying Kawhi, like I had mentioned that because I feel how you feel about KD, about Kawhi. Like, he is a great player, and I know he won the finals last year, but the Warriors team was depleted. So, and I'm not saying it don't count or nothing, but I think we can all agree that if KD was playing, if Clay was playing, they might not have won. So
yeah, but Kawhi he wasn't working with much either.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How did they go from how did they go from not working with much to they have the best, they play the best ball this year?
They got 2 All-Stars like
They
without
played-
him.
They played the best ball. That doesn't mean they're the best team.
No, they not the best, but they got 2 All-Stars without him.
We'll see. We'll see. Like once they get in the like, they're not gonna win the championship again. Like we'll see. We'll see.
Nah.
We know
I'm just
we not
saying.
saying he's not a star player. We just have a difference of what he brings to the table than what KD brings to the table.
Well, I feel like he's a
don't.
better defender than Kevin
Yeah,
Durant.
he is. I just feel like with
Yeah,
Kawhi,
sure.
like you were saying, if you put LeBron on the team, they're instantly like whatever. I don't really feel that way with Kawhi. Like they get better definitely, but like if you
I
put
don't either.
LeBron on the Hornets, I feel like the Hornets. It's like I don't think they would win the championship, but I feel like you have to mention them. Like
Yeah, you do.
forget.
I
But
don't
with
feel that way with
Kawhi,
Kawhi.
if you put him on the Hornets, they get better, but they're still
They'll make
like
playoffs.
yeah, they might make 8 seed. Like if LeBron is on the Hornets, I think they become like a 3 or 4 seed. Like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we already know LeBron's
You
worth.
might be going crazy.
What
We
you
know
mean?
We know
A 3
LeBron.
or 4 seed in the East?
You might be going crazy.
They got Graham. They got Rozier. What you want?
Let's go.
But yeah,
I
I
think we're
just
failing to mention he botched the season with the Lakers, bro.
what you mean?
Like he had a team full of young studs, and you know
He
what
got
I'm saying.
injured. Are we
How
not
long
gonna
was he
count the
injured,
injury?
bro? Everybody gets injured, bro. People still make the playoffs, bro. Like that's how
They
how
were
many
in the
years ago?
playoffs when he got injured.
bro.
Were they?
No.
They were
Yeah.
tied for fourth or something like that.
And he came back, played a good amount of games. Said he was turning on playoff mode,
Playoff mode was horrible.
and they were still.
So
losing.
now we gonna sit up here and act like he had the best help. Let's do it, guys.
That's exactly
I
what
mean,
we're
we
talking
all
about.
know we know momentum.
They got
is a
Rozier.
thing.
Scary
You know,
Terry.
momentum is something,
That's
bro.
great,
Like
Terry.
when you come back and you on an 18-game losing streak, it's hard to, wasn't it? And I know that the playoff mode thing. I'm not trying to give him a pass for that. Like he should have never said that. But momentum is real.
If he is good as what y'all are saying, if you're gonna hop on the Hornets and make them a 3 seed, you can come back to a Lakers team that's on an 18-game losing streak and come back and win if you're this good of a player
it's
and you're
always like-
turning on your playoff mode.
East and West
You can bring them back. You know what I'm saying? That's
I don't
just
know.
that's
East
all I'm
and
saying.
West, East and West, and they had a bunch of guys on the team that were starting that never been to the playoffs. You got some playoff people over there. in the Hornets.
I'm not saying like he should have won the championship. I'm just saying like based on this team with not that much talent, I don't think he would do that with this team with this much talent. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I think we're exaggerating, but what we're trying to get at is LeBron's team would be more successful than Kawhi's.
We agree.
I agree with that. I don't think it would be by much.
We agree with that.
I think LeBron team might make the 5th seed. Kawhi team might make like the 7th. You know what I'm saying?
I have an unpopular opinion. I don't believe in Kawhi that much. He's a superstar player, but I don't see what he does that takes his team to the next level. He's a great defender. I wouldn't call him a great scorer.
He
I wouldn't
showed
call
me.
him a great assist guy. So it's like, is his defense going to carry a team that much? He went to a team that gave the Warriors a little scare and then added Paul George. So it's like, what?
They
Well,
might
and
win the
then
championship.
he came from a great team that played great ball with the coach of the year, and before that, he was with arguably the best coach ever in a winning franchise. So
Before
what
he
has
went to the
Kawhi really
Raptors,
shown?
He's shown
Raptors
that he went to the
were a
Raptors
laughing
and won.
stock.
They
were a
never won.
laughing
They were the
stock.
first in the East.
They never won without him.
And they always been that, and they
Thanks.
never won a championship.
They never won without him. He came, he won, he left.
Like I don't.
He
know
showed
what
me,
y'all
bro.
saying. I
He
could
showed
argue
me,
that all they needed was another superstar to go over there, and they would have won.
That's
Yeah,
what I
but
mean.
You
like
can't prove that. We got proof. He did it.
no,
yeah, and I
that's
got
what I
proof
mean.
that they
like,
were already a winning team.
But they didn't win a championship. He came and won a championship.
I mean, that's what he's a great player. He gonna make them better. You the first in the East. Okay, I'm gonna come and put the finishing touches on y'all.
Yeah,
but
to a depleted
I-
team.
I don't think he
It's
can
not
go
like he
to it.
added on to the
I
first
see what y'all
seed.
doing.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I got
They
it.
took
I
the
got y'all.
player that made them the first seed off the team and just
So-
replaced them with him, and then that team got better. It's not like they added him on to the first seed team.
No,
I
I'm
see what they're
saying.
doing.
Okay, what are we doing?
Y'all are pretty much trying to act like Kawhi went to a team that was already good. They were already great, and all he
No,
had
not
to do-
great.
all he
Oh,
had
don't
to
try
do
to
was
slide to great.
y'all acting like pretty much what y'all are trying to do is acting like Kawhi. All he had to do was put a little bit of icing on the cake.
He did. Because I think he was
I
injured for
am
some
doing
time
that.
too, and they
So-
still maintained success.
No, bro.
Oh, so y'all are pretty much saying other players could have just did what he did for a little bit of icing.
I'm not.
Well,
I'm
no,
just
he's a
saying I
top five
could argue
player.
that. Yeah,
I
I'm
think
not.
all these top 5 put like we had him at number 5. So I think pretty much I think the 5
And
players,
I had him at 4.
yeah, we're not saying he sucked, but I think the players that we have that's around him, yeah, they could, like Harden, he could probably do that. He could have went to the Raptors and did that.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm not
Huh?
saying like
Number 4.
Chris Douglas Roberts can go do it and that, but you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
shout out to CDR, man. What's good, baby?
Yeah.
I just
But,
think we're downplaying what he literally went to the Raptors and won a championship.
See,
And
I
Why are
think
you
you're
saying like they were the
downplaying
Bobcats?
It's
Yeah,
the
they were in the number.
Raptors. Are the Raptors
They
First
lost-
in the East.
Are they going to win the championship this year?
Who knows?
No.
No, it's because Kawhi's gone.
I
That's why.
know.
No,
It's
bro,
not. It's
y'all-
not necessarily because Kawhi is gone. Because if he was there, I don't think they would win the championship.
I don't know because he just showed me he can win with them. So I don't know.
He showed you he could win against a Warriors team that was depleted. We all are. Well, I ain't even gonna speak for nobody. Everybody most people are in agreement that if KD was there, it wouldn't have been close. They might have got swept.
No,
They
you should
would've-
be speaking for everybody. That
We
if
already
you
know
do
that.
not
I
watch
don't-
basketball,
I don't
you
know
don't
that.
think that the Warriors would have won that series.
We know they would have swept them. But if they
Hey,
had-
the
but I
Rockets
can't
gave
go
him
by
a
that.
scare. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't go by that.
I think if the Rockets could take in the daggone 7 games, then the Kawhi.
I'm just
Raptors
saying.
could've won that
I
too.
don't think. I'm not
Oh,
saying
my
trying to
goodness,
take away
bro.
from Kawhi's game or nothing, but I think it's kind of hand that y'all saying he
Oh,
showed us what he could do because it's like, yes, you did win, but it was against a depleted Warriors team, and y'all are downplaying the Raptors. Man, they was the number 1 seed and lost to LeBron every year. So it's like, what do you want us to do, kind of?
No.
Like if
It's
LeBron
not-
was
it's
in the
not
East last
just
year,
losing to Bron. You're getting downright embarrassed.
well, it's Bron.
You're
You know what I'm
choking
saying?
every year, and then it's not even just Bron. They just shooting terrible when they get there. They just get
Yeah,
in
I
there and
mean,
they stop.
My question to y'all is,
But
for my sake of the
Kyle
argument,
Lowry had a
Go
great
ahead.
playoffs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
How many times can we say that?
not many.
But when Kawhi came, great playoffs. I'm just saying, bro. Sure, like you know what I'm saying? He did something.
No, and that's I think y'all are trying to make it seem like me and Demir are saying he didn't add anything. We know
Bro, y'all literally
added-
say he came in and just added like like you know to the cherry
Y'all
to the
saying-
top.
you're
That
saying
was a
he's
finished
icing on the
product.
cake. He's more
That's
than
not what
icing.
happened.
He's
They
more
came,
than
they scrapped the whole recipe.
no, I
And then
think
they
that was
redid
icing.
it.
No,
You know what I'm talking
No,
No, sir.
No.
They took like they was like, wait a minute, they take this buttercream out. We gonna put their whipped cream icing on that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gonna add some. You know what I'm saying? That's
That's
changing
it.
the
Yeah,
recipe.
they just changed the cream.
Y'all
There you
saying
go.
he came and said, hold up, wink. You know,
No, I
But
think
to
they
me-
had the cake. They had the cake, and they said, "Let me take the buttercream off and put whipped cream on." Yeah,
That's
it.
not it though. It's not. Let me take the buttercream. Let me put the whipped cream. Let me put a dash of vanilla,
No.
cinnamon and spice it up, and then I'm gonna add 2 candles and a cherry on top.
Even that, okay, I
Number
can
4.
agree with that. I can agree with that. But all right, we had Kawhi at 5. Number 4, we had Steph.
I had him at 3.
pretty.
That's about right.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's about right to me. As well.
I mean, I wanted to put him higher, but I didn't want no rage. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
about right.
He's 3 to me.
That's about right.
yeah,
Might be,
I don't
might
know.
be
The
2.
way I never seen a player control the game like him. I think
I
it's.
don't want to put him
I feel
above
like people
KD,
value defense too much, but like I said, I think Curry. I'm not gonna go as far as saying he's a great defender, but I think he holds his own for the most part. And when you have great team defense like the Warriors does, that doesn't really matter because we've seen what happens. And to me, he's not better than Bron or KD, but everybody else that we name, he has a way bigger impact. And I mean, come on now, we're talking about the only unanimous MVP.
Well, if we're talking about impact, he probably is number 1. He's number 1. No.
Well, no, I was just saying, like,
Yeah.
I'm adding that in there, but I'm not gonna let that be the
Bro,
whole
it's
key
like-
factor.
He might be better than Giannis, bro. You know what I'm
This,
saying?
this is a mic.
Like it's just like you like what Giannis is doing. It's like you have to like say like he's better. But if we're going off of basketball, are you going to lead your team to championships? Are you going to make your team better? Are you going to make your organization better?
I thought these are all common sense questions.
This isn't close.
Well, you think Giannis is better?
Yes. Overall,
like-
I'm looking at overall. I am looking at overall.
Giannis is
Like
a
if we went
force.
through each section, like we
I'm throwing
went
the towel.
if we did defensive rebounding, offensive rebounding, block, I'm going through
Why do we even
everything.
consider that? Like, you know what I'm saying? With two
Overall, it's overall. It's not just shooting.
Okay, then. So Russell Westbrook is a better
I
player
haven't
than
said
LeBron
nothing
James.
about his
he
shooting.
averages he averages a triple double. Hello, you heard me right? Like everybody want to talk about stats until I bring something up like that. That doesn't mean anything. And then like they just said like, you know what I'm saying, like Clay. I said Draymond had better like stats, but I know that Dre isn't a better player than him. I mean, going back to that episode, I just feel like he had a bigger impact. But everybody want to bring up stats until that happens. Now what? So is Russ better than LeBron?
Well, no, I don't think Kenny is.
Wait.
saying
Wait. Is Russ better than LeBron?
No, but I don't think.
Not you. Is
Yeah, we
Russ
did from the stat man.
better than LeBron?
Rebounds, assists, all levels.
Go. You know, defensive rebound, offensive rebound.
We know LeBron work. Go ahead, dog.
Ah!
No,
So we don't know
I
Curry
don't-
work.
I don't even get what y'all are trying to do, by the way.
Yeah,
You said let's go by this.
No, listen. I think he's saying let's go by this and say who's better at it. He's not
Yes.
saying who average more.
Yeah, I don't know
saying-
what y'all talking about.
He's saying like let's go through the categories and say who's better at this, who's better
Oh
at that,
man,
who's better at that.
damn.
So what do we?
Forgot
What
a
do we?
6'10" player was better than a 6'3" player. I get it.
Yeah, nah, I don't
That's on
agree
me.
with. I don't
That's what
agree
I'm
with
saying.
my
Why should we
saying.
consider
bad.
that?
Yeah, I don't agree with saying like Giannis is a better rebounder than Curry. Duh, like we know that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I'm sorry.
I don't
But-
care how tall Curry is. He doesn't get a
Yeah.
free pass for that.
You're not. He's not. That's not his role.
Overall,
No.
overall. Do y'all not get it?
I kind of get what Kenny's saying because it's not Giannis's role to shoot, but we would sit here and knock him because Curry, like we would say Curry's a better shooter.
When
than
I
him.
went on my whole spiel, it had nothing to do with Curry shooting. I didn't
Yeah,
even
no,
say
no,
like,
I'm not
because he's better
saying
shooter.
I'm not saying like literally you, but I'm just saying if we are doing what Kenny is saying, people would say Curry is a way better shooter than him. So,
I think it's not just that simple. When it comes to Curry, bro, he's like a rule breaker, bro. It's just the way he impacts the game is so grand, bro. On
Who's more
ball or off ball,
Who's
he
more
just
skilled?
controls so much, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Curry.
He like the way he plays, the way he had that team going. They one of the best scorers of all time, one of the best small forwards of all time. Somebody that could be in the GOAT conversation wanted to leave his team to go play with him. You know what I'm saying? That's how strong his impact is. Giannis is considering going to play with him. Like there's a reason.
I agreed that impact he would be 2. I said 1, but he would be number 2. But yeah, impact, yeah. But if we just talking about the better player, I'm sorry. I know he got a big impact, but I can't.
I mean, y'all, I get what y'all are saying, but no, I still wouldn't say that because I wouldn't bring up Curry shooting. Yeah, it would be a cherry on top to my argument, but he's more skilled. And going to what Ryder said, he's a better basketball player. Like what Harden said, it must be hard to be 7 foot and just run to the hole and dunk. And I'm not knocking that from him because it's working for him. But my thing is, I feel like Curry can win a game by himself. I don't feel like Giannis can win his game by himself because if they stop that like they did in the playoffs last year, then what? What's your next move? Because he's not the best passer. Who's the better passer? So, I mean, y'all want to break stuff down, and I get that, but it's like the dude is 6'10", bro. I would hope he would be a better rebounder than
We
a point
can't
guard.
take
You
away
know
from
what?
him though because he's
aren't
tall.
fair. Y'all
Yeah.
aren't fair. So pretty much y'all are saying, okay, if Shaq was 5'5", he wouldn't be good, so I can't give him credit. Like, no, you don't take away somebody's strength. No,
Yeah.
what are y'all doing? If that's the case, take away Curry's shooting.
He's still better than Giannis to me. So next,
Exactly.
like,
I never said
Stop the Zoom.
that.
He's better than Giannis without shooting.
Okay, so we're gonna take away. We're
No,
gonna
is
take
that
away
what
his
you
shooting.
said?
No, we're gonna take away his shooting, and we're gonna take away Giannis's driving, his driving ability. So now, who's the better player?
Giannis.
Oh yeah, Curry would be better.
Now stop the Zoom. He just said Giannis is better if he can't drive.
No,
If
I
Curry
thought you
can't
was
shoot,
just
what would you
saying.
do?
What? Curry has a 99 mid-range, and he knows how to drive. He knows how to finish without being 7'10".
I thought you said take
He's a
away.
better passer as well.
I thought you said take away his shooting.
I thought we were just talking about 3-point when I said that.
Oh, just threes. Oh, okay. I thought you meant shooting.
I get what you both of y'all are saying, but I'm more on the side with Kenny. Like I can't discredit him because he's tall. I do know Curry is more skilled, but Giannis is using he using what he got. You know what I'm saying?
Jokic,
So
yes, just because you're more skilled don't mean you're better. Jokic is more skilled than Shaq. Shaq is way
But
better.
just because you're bigger doesn't mean you're better either.
oh
Though.
no,
You know what I'm
it's
saying?
not just because he's bigger. Like, I'm not saying he's better than him because he's 6'10". It's just
And I'm not even saying he's not better. It's just like it's hard, bro, because it's just like raw stats. Giannis is like, you know what I'm saying? Even in advanced stats, it's like. But when it comes to impacting the game and winning a basketball game, what do we judge NBA players by? Is it accumulation of
because
both?
now all of a sudden winning doesn't matter. Okay, so he got the regular season. He's so good, but why like, you know what I'm saying? He's so much better. And Curry won before KD got there, if y'all want to bring that up. So now what? He won MVP that
I'm
year
not
too.
basing it off of winning really. I'm basing it
Bro,
off
all
of
those
who's the
defensive,
best.
offensive rebounds. What's going on? Why didn't
I'm
it help?
basing it off of overall.
Yeah, I'm just doing players. Like I would rather have Steph
Versatility.
on my team. Like if I had to
Versatility.
draft a team, I would pick Steph. But I'm just going off of 1v1, like who's the better player, and I would have to go with Giannis.
I don't get that though. Like, explain to me, you mean like them playing a 1-versus-1 or like?
No,
what are you
not
saying?
them playing at 1-versus-1. Well, I mean, kind of in a sense, but no, not really that. I'm just saying like when you compare the solo players, like don't compare the impact they have on their teams and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just them, like the player. Because like
And
I
that's what I'm
said, if you're
saying. So
talking
I get
about
that. So
impact,
if they're playing a
right.
1v1, then obviously the bigger player is going to win. You know what I'm saying? But I don't feel like that should matter to this argument because we're talking about 5v5. And then like it's like let me see. I think KD would beat LeBron in a 1v1. That everybody, I mean, and somebody else might believe that too, but that don't mean they don't think LeBron is still the better player.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I mean, I'm just trying to grasp what y'all trying to say. And I get it. Giannis is doing.
Go ahead.
I get y'all are saying like he's putting up historic numbers and he using his height advantage. But and I'm not trying to take his credit away. We usually do these scenarios up here, so I'm just using a scenario. If you took away his driving and we could take away Curry's 3-point, he then what? What I'm asking is what makes Giannis so good other than his driving, or is his driving that good to where he's like I'm the best?
Well,
Because
yeah, that's
y'all
kind
talking. He
of
should be one on all y'all lists.
nah.
He's still not Bron.
Yeah, he's not one, but I just say he's better than Steph because, like, I feel like he can kind of do. He has access to more things on the court, if that makes sense. Steph can do it all, but his what's the name his height doesn't give him the same access that Giannis's height give him, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with
Like
that.
Giannis can access different things. Like he can, like even like us. Like when we play basketball, it's been times where I have missed a little layup from the side of the rim because I can't dunk. Like Steph will probably do something like that. Not literally because he's an NBA player, but Giannis, he has access to like just dunking it from the free throw line. Like you get what I'm saying? Like Steph can't do that because he's not big enough. So he doesn't have that access.
And I
Size
get
doesn't
that,
matter.
but my rebuttal to that would be Curry can just pass the half court line and shoot.
I understand he can shoot, but
Giannis can't do that. He can't
okay.
even shoot from the free throw line. So it's like, I mean, but we could just move on though. I'm not gonna change y'all minds, but wow. But yeah, I had Steph at 3. Y'all had him at 4. We can move on to number 3 now if y'all ready.
Yeah, I had Steph at 4, yeah. Kenny had him at 5. But yeah, I don't know. But at number 3 was KD. He was at number 3.
Y'all gonna hate me.
Yeah, about one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel like with the first 3, it's like you can't really get mad at the order.
Well, I mean,
But-
Jameer did tell us he values scoring, so that fits with what he said. Like, yeah. So I'm not really. It doesn't like. I'm
but
not mad at you
all
for
3
that.
y'all had him at 3.
I had
I had him
KD
at
at
3.
2. I had him at 2, and then yes, Rod had him at 3, and then Kenny had him at 6.
Yeah, I remember that. Okay. Yeah, man. I feel like it's tough, bro, because we can say ifs all night, but I feel like KD has the, like, going back to what you said, Cam, I feel like KD has the access to do what Bron does. He just kind of chooses not to. I feel like he could be a better defender right now because he's younger than Bron, has a little more energy. He can I feel like with the way he plays and the way he scores so well, he can become a great passer, but like I said, he just doesn't do it. And then I hope this isn't arguable, but he's the best scorer on this list by far. So and what he showed me through those series with the Golden State Warriors, even in the series he lost the year before he joined them when they were up 3-1 and lost, but even that series, man, like KD, he was on a different planet, man. And I'm not saying Bron is slowing down or anything like that, but and I respect the hell out of Bron, man, to be so versatile and be so good at your craft and do it for so long, man. 36 years old, but I feel like KD doesn't get enough credit that he deserves in that conversation, that GOAT conversation. And I think I'm gonna be the one to make that change. But yeah, I got KD.
Nice.
I love that dude, man. But
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
I'm not either. I mean, the only thing I would say is I don't know. It's like you were saying, like if he wanted to, he could be a good passer. If this, he could do this. But it's like we can't give him number one.
Right, yeah.
If you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Because I agree with you. Like, I do agree with you, but I can't give it to him because he don't do it. Like, I know if you wanted to, you could, but you don't. So I'm not going to put you over somebody that does do it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I do agree with you. I
was just kind of looking at it.
Is underrated, bro.
And that's what I was going to say. He showed glimpses of it in Golden State. Like, he wouldn't do it on a nightly basis, but he showed glimpses of it. And, like, what y'all kind of say, like, he does something so high, it kind of boosts him above everybody else. I think KD's ability to score that ball is so high that he's one or two, definitely, in my opinion. We can mismatch him and Bron. We can mismatch him and Bron, but his scoring is so high, he's boosted above everybody else. And Kenny was also saying that it's not even close between him and Curry shooting. I mean, we all know Curry's the GOAT shooter, but I don't think it's like, well, I don't want to say nothing dumb. It's far off, but it's not far off, but it's far off if y'all get what I'm saying.
It's clear, but it's not far.
Right.
Got it.
Right. Perfect.
I think it is far, but it's just because Curry shoots so well. Like, KD still is a great, like, above great shooter, but it's just like Curry. It's like Curry saying, like, I'm a 200. Like, if you were 99, I'm a 200 at shooting. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody else is on Earth. Curry on the moon. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, he's just in his own realm. You know what I'm saying?
It's lovely.
Yeah. But yeah, KD, to me, what he is underrated. I don't think his passing is underrated. I think he's a pretty good passer, but I think he is underrated defensively though. Like, we don't really say he's a great defender, but
he's a great defender.
Yeah, he's a great defender. So that's one thing I will give him. But yeah, I mean, like you said, you can switch him. I mean, personally, y'all know who I had, but yeah, I had him at 2. So, but on our list, he's number 3, and that's probably due to Kenny having him at number 6, honestly.
And I had him at 3 myself.
Yeah, but it probably would have, like, you're not far off from where he's at. Kenny is like an outlier. You know what I'm saying? So,
he's not even top 5.
That's actually insane, bro. Like, that's actually insane.
I'm allowed to feel how I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't take you to jail, but come on, I might need
to go.
Yeah.
So, we had KD at number 3, and then at number 2, we had Giannis as a whole.
He was 5th on mine.
Yeah, he was 5th on Demir. He was number 1 on Rods. He was number 2 on Kenny and number 3 on mine.
Wait, Big Deer, you had Giannis number 5.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the guys we talked about, Kawhi, Steph, Bron, KD, they do more than him, and which I just explained why. But right. Yeah.
See, with Kawhi, I don't want to get into an argument about this, but I don't know. Like, I'm just thinking about replacing him on the Bucks. And I don't know. And they might
actually win.
They would be good. They would be like they probably would still be a top 2 seed, like all that. But
I don't think the Bucks roster is that good, bro.
It's not.
I think y'all be gassing that, Jane, bro.
No, it's not that the players on it are just great. It's just it's a perfect fit. That's what.
To somebody that is completely
perfect
dominant
fit around somebody that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Is
easy.
Kawhi not great? That you just said he was
No,
great.
I don't think it's just. I don't think it's a perfect team around somebody that's great. I think it's a good team for somebody that's great. But for
It's
somebody
easy
that's
to put around
dominant,
Giannis.
it's a great team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think Kawhi's dominant.
You say you don't think Kawhi? Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. I'm saying I don't think Kawhi would be like they would be good, obviously, but
like they wouldn't be the best team in the league right now.
Yeah,
like, you
right.
know what I'm saying?
Like Giannis, it fits him very well. So yeah, I don't know, but I ain't gonna stay on that too long. But we all know who's number one. You know what I'm saying? I was. You know, so I was sitting there writing my list. I'm like, I hope they don't make this hard. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to have to come in here today and really like dick in y'all ass about not having LeBron number one. You know what I'm saying? Which some of y'all didn't, but at least it equaled out to him being number one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that happened. You know what I'm saying?
Is LeBron number one on all y'all lists?
No, it's just
that's right.
Kenny.
I think it's a tired trope, man. I think we just let you know his work, and I think that's just been carrying on. And people don't see the decline, people don't see the loss of impact because it's Bron and everybody loves Bron. But he's 36, bro. It's time to wrap it up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you can
changing.
decline. You can decline and still be better than people. Floyd has declined.
I got him at 2.
Still beat you in a fight.
I got him at 2. It's like I got him at 5. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to say LeBron's not number 1 right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
That's all right.
I mean, it would be okay if there was somebody that was honestly better than him. I think people are kind of just trying to say, like, they like, okay, we see LeBron declining, so let me just say whoever it is better than him.
I don't think people really believe that there's other humans better than LeBron. I just feel like they're tired of saying LeBron is the best, so they're like, let me just decide to be an oddball and just say Giannis is better.
I think it's the opposite. I think people are so used to LeBron being number 1. It's like,
I don't like the narrative that niggas can't. I mean, excuse me. I don't like the narrative that other guys can't have opinions on this. Like, I kind of agree with Rod. I mean, we know LeBron's work, but I'm gonna say this. I don't agree with the Kawhi thing. I don't think that's a discussion. But and then I would even say if we're talking about as a whole, like as a basketball player, passing, like facilitating impact. Yeah, LeBron. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would still give it to him, even with this year, like what he's did for the Lakers, number 1 seed. Like he's facilitating well. Even though to Rod's point, he has AD, but he's still doing what he's supposed to do. But y'all know why my list is the way it is, scoring. So with that, and then y'all just help me out saying KD is a great defender. He's above average passer, so that's the reason why I feel like he's taking over a little bit now. But yeah, LeBron still 1-2 for me. But I just don't like that whole thing that somebody has to be weird or be an oddball because they don't think LeBron is the best.
You're not weird. I'm just saying. I just feel like most people that think LeBron is the best, they'll put money on it. Like they really believe it. Like they're thinking LeBron's gonna go to the championship. They're saying he's the best player. He's going to the championship if he has help. Kevin Durant, obviously, him and Kyrie's not healthy right now, so it's kind of hard to judge it. But I'm pretty sure if him and Kyrie were healthy, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't think the Nets are going to win the championship, right?
Well, I think we had on the last episode we talked about them. I mean, no, to answer your question, no, I wouldn't have them going
right.
and
That's
winning.
my point.
But yeah. Wait, you said if they were healthy? Because I think y'all was saying they weren't going to be healthy. If you take the KD from like coming off that Warriors, that last championship that they won, and then you give me Kyrie off the 50-ball night, the one they lost, I would be confident in them.
Well, yeah, pretty much my point is I'm saying LeBron is the best. I put my marbles in him. You put help around him, he'll probably make the championship. I'll be confident in betting that. You're saying Kevin Durant's the best. Let's just say next year him and Kyrie are healthy. Hopefully they are, God willing. I don't think you would want to put a big price on that they'll win the championship. Like if you had to bet on the Nets winning and I had to bet on the Lakers winning, I think you would lose sleep, and I don't think I would.
I mean, if Giannis was playing with AD, I would bet my bottom dollar they would make the championship.
Yeah, I was about to say that's not unfair because
if Giannis was
the
playing,
Lakers have a better team than the Nets.
Come on, bro. Giannis is playing with D Wade in his prime. I would bet my bottom dollar on that.
I don't know about that, Demir. I mean, Spencer Dinwiddie, LeVert, DeAndre Jordan. What's the guy with the fro?
What's the guy with the fro?
Jared Allen, man, show some respect.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. So I don't even know
I'm
about
taking
that.
the Lakers roster 10 times out of 10.
My whole thing is why Giannis is number one, bro. And why I'm not saying Bron is bad or nothing. He doesn't have the same impact as he used to have, and that's okay. Right now, if you look at it top to bottom, like Giannis is doing pretty much everything better. LeBron is a better passer, of course, and he's a better shooter. You know what I'm saying? But after that, you can go down a list, and Giannis is honestly better at every other thing. You know what I'm saying right now, and that's okay. And then even with that, he's the only player in our top three that's never played with another player in the top 15. You know what I'm saying? Or even
Now,
in the
that's
top
a good
10.
point. That's an excellent point.
And he's dominating right now. You know what I'm saying? He's absolutely dominating the league right now. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like we don't give that enough credit.
That's a good
Yeah,
point.
he's also the only player in our top three that hasn't made the championship.
And that goes back to the first point. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Repeat that point again.
He's the
You talking to me?
player
Or Rod?
Right.
The only player in the top three collective that's never played with another player in the top 10.
That's a decent point.
That is a good point.
That's a great point because Chris Middleton's overrated to me. Like LeBron, you got AD. Kawhi, you got George. So it's like you have a lot of work over there. But
I just feel like
LeBron didn't have a
if
top
you
10
flip
player
it-
when he went the last year with the Cavs, did he?
No. But what I was about to say though, if you flip Giannis and LeBron right now, who would be your favorite?
We probably would. Well, I ain't even gonna speak for everybody. I'm not gonna speak for everybody, but if LeBron was on the Bucks, we probably would be saying they're gonna win.
Giannis and AD.
That's not.
Are
a
you
good fit,
kidding
bro.
me?
That's not a
Yeah,
good
that's
fit.
not a great fit
Why is it a good fit for LeBron and AD?
because
LeBron doesn't
is,
have to be in the paint. He's a facilitator. He can pass very well. and
AD
he can
shooting
shoot the
more threes than
three.
he ever has. He's dominated in the paint and then kicking it out to AD.
In my opinion, that would be a good fit. I'm going with the Bucks.
You got two players that can possibly average you 20 and 15 players, bro. The defense? Are you kidding me?
No, I
You
mean,
got
that
two
would be good.
7-footers at the 5 and the 4, and then you got Avery Bradley.
And they would be
How
good, Cam.
bro? Dwight Howard? Come on, bro.
Wait, so you're saying? Well, I guess you are saying this, but I want to hear you say it. You're saying that the Lakers would be better than they are now. They would be more better with Giannis on their team
Yes.
than LeBron.
Yes. And the
Y'all
Bucks.
just got you acting bougie as fuck.
Oh no!
Giannis has the best team in the league right now.
No, I
without
know,
the top
I
5
know.
player. You tell me if he paired up with AD,
I
they wouldn't be
told you his
unstoppable?
team is fit. His fit is well. I don't think the Lakers would really fit him. Like that's not a good fit. I know it's good players. Like I know it's 2 top whatever players, but that fit is nowhere near the Bucks fit. Like the Bucks are a perfect fit. The Lakers, no. But I mean, you had Giannis at number 1, so I guess.
So you got LeBron, and you got Chris Middleton. You got LeBron and Chris Middleton beating out AD and Giannis in a 7-game series.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all say it like it's dumb for me to say that.
No,
No,
I'm just
and
answering your
AD, bro.
question.
No, I'm
just
not
answering your
saying you're
question.
dumb for saying like if you pick Giannis and AD to win, then I'm not mad at you. But I'm putting my money on Bron and Chris Middleton. Like, why is that? You making it seem like we dumb for betting that.
Don't get it. You know what I'm saying? You have 2 great big man. Or John's not even a big man for real. You have the MVP, the best player in the league, the one that has his team winning 60 games right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got another top 5 player with him.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean that it's going to work.
Why wouldn't it work, bro? When
Why
there's
would it?
top 6 players ever not worked?
You said when is what?
2 top 6 players ever not worked.
that's a good point.
That is a good point.
Come on, man.
How
We
many?
would have to go back and do some research.
How many
but
of 2 top 6 players have
Yeah.
played together?
Exactly. But
Kobe
so
and
the
Shaq,
small
right?
sample size we have,
Kobe,
it
Shaq, LeBron.
works. KD and Curry worked.
Yeah. He's
And I
beat
never
Mark.
thought that would have worked, but it did.
Why not?
But no, wait. We all agree that Curry is the most unselfish player we've ever seen.
Why didn't you think
And I didn't-
Curry and KD was going to work?
Because I didn't think KD was going to mess with the system, which it really ended up not working. They won the championship, but they had a very bad blowout because of the.
Which is that's why I think this next topic. I mean, we've been on this for a while, but I think this next topic is going to be weird. But yeah, even if KD doesn't work, it's going to work. You get what I'm saying? Like
that's exactly what I'm saying.
No, Giannis is not KD. He's not going to score 100 points no matter where he's at. He need a system to score a lot. He can't just go to any team and score 80.
Has he ever not scored a lot?
He's only played for the Bucks.
Oh, come here, man. Look at these fools, man. Look at these fools, man. They don't know what they talking about, man. And I'm gonna raise you better than that. Laugh at him, man. Go back in the room. I'll be in there in a second.
Giannis can't go to any team and score. I mean, don't let me like exaggerate. Like he gonna score 20, like you know what I'm saying. But
I get it. You're
Bro,
saying
I
if he
hear
was
you,
somewhere
bro,
else,
but-
he would be like a Ben Simmons. I get it.
I hear you,
Yeah.
Rob, but you making it seem like we're dumb for saying
He would be
man.
a Ben Simmons off the Bucks.
no,
He'd be a Ben
not
Simmons.
literally. Not
No.
literally.
Can he just no? That's not even figuratively, bro. Come on, what are y'all talking about, bro? Giannis is only like he's under 25 and he's already dominating, bro. Only time he
He
didn't dominate
is.
was when he was a rookie, bro. What are y'all talking about?
You said he been dominating since he was a rookie.
The only time he didn't dominate was when he was a rookie.
Oh, okay. I can't hear you. I literally asked. But what's it? But I'm saying it wouldn't work like it's working now because the team he's on is a perfect fit. If he went to the Lakers, I'm not saying they wouldn't make the playoffs or nothing, but that's not a perfect fit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like how he's making us sound like we're not making any sense.
Yeah, like I told him, I'm not mad at him for picking the Lakers. Like if he picked Giannis and AD, okay, I'm fine with you picking them. I'm just saying I personally would put my money on LeBron.
Do you agree with him, Kenny,
Why wouldn't it work?
about the AD and Giannis thing?
With this one, I really don't know. I'm 50-50, and he does have a good point. Like, I want to start saying who has good points. That two top six players, that's a pretty good point. Like, why wouldn't
Well, I don't think if I did, I'm sorry, but I'm not saying it wouldn't work. I'm just saying I would pick LeBron over them.
you saying LeBron with the Bucks?
Right, I would pick LeBron with the Bucks over them. I'm not saying they wouldn't make it. Like they probably would make the championship, but I
that's
would
why
bet.
I don't know because I don't know what the Bucks big man would do with AD, but I think it would go 7 games. That would be close.
Yeah, like I was about to call you LeBron, but Rod, you're making us like seem like we're just idiots for picking.
First of all, y'all said that Giannis wouldn't even be that good if he wasn't on the Bucks.
I didn't see you just put words directly into my mouth. I didn't
Don't
say
include
you.
me in
Y'all
this,
literally
Rod.
said he would not be as good. Y'all said he wouldn't do what he's doing if he
Don't
was on
don't
the
include
Bucks.
me in this,
Okay,
Rod.
now that's better. He wouldn't be as good. I didn't say he wouldn't be
Why
that
not?
good.
Why not?
Because the fit wouldn't be as well.
Tell me, you see, what is the fit? What is the difference?
He needs a
He
system.
has 5 shooters around him. When if he goes to the Lakers, Anthony Davis isn't as good of a shooter. I know he can make a 3. He's not a shooter like Lopez. You know what I'm saying? Rondo and Giannis on the same court is not good.
What is
You
the
know what I'm
Lakers system right now? Because I see it
LeBron.
as heavy LeBron driving and kicking it out.
Nah.
What would be the difference? To stop Giannis, you would have to double him. And I don't care what shooters around you out there. If you're doubling somebody all game, that's going to lead to buckets. That's going to
Well,
lead to
yeah,
backdoor
but
cuts. It don't always have to
That
be a
offense
jump
you
shot.
just said is not correct.
Yeah, that isn't.
What is I asked you. I said what I
He
see,
said-
and I asked you.
He
let me
facilitates. He feeds AD. We set up plays to get shooters open, but that doesn't necessarily mean LeBron just drive kick. No.
Why would
And
that
I know-
change? Why would that change?
And I know what's the name. Giannis he's a good passer, but let's not, you know what I'm saying? Let's not mix the two up. Like he can make every pass LeBron can make. It's different.
If he gets doubled, he can pass the shooter. I'm not saying he's going to play the same game LeBron did. I'm not saying he's going to be dropping full court bounce passes. No, he's just going to go and be Giannis. You can't stop me unless you double me, and then I'm going to pass it to the open man.
Okay. So let me go in the back door with this. You think the Lakers would be a better fit than the Bucks would be for Giannis?
I'm not saying it would be a better fit, but it'll
That's
be a
my
better
only
chance to
point.
win.
That's my only point. That's why I mean, and we gonna have to agree to disagree. But my point is, I think he would go down because the team wouldn't fit him as good as the Bucks. That's all I'm saying.
He's gonna be a championship winner. He's gonna go up.
Okay, I've said we're gonna have to get like, and I'm okay with you picking them, but it seemed like you're saying like what when we say we would pick LeBron with the Bucks.
First of all, y'all compared this man to Ben Simmons.
Don't say y'all.
Y'all was like, y'all was right at that.
I was
Like,
asking
come on,
Cam.
man.
I was asking Cam if he left, does he think he'll be about a Ben Simmons? He said that's about right, pretty much.
I'm not
So-
saying literally he would be like Ben Simmons. I'm just saying he would go down from Giannis to something under that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he would.
Let me do it like this. If you flipped Chris Middleton with AD, then what?
I would pick what's the name? The Bucks, because they still have a better fit than the late. Like, even though Chris Middleton he's good with LeBron, like
He not
But
gonna be the same weight. AD was. bringing.
yeah, I would. It's that Rondo. Like once you get to the lower levels, that and I'm talking about if you put Giannis on the Lakers.
So basically, then the only reason LeBron is the favorite to win is because he has another top 6 player on his team. Then
I'm not
Kinda.
understanding what you're saying.
you're literally saying that the team is bad, except it's LeBron and AD. That's what makes them good.
Yes.
So without the top 6 player, then Giannis will have the better chance to win. Correct?
No, because we just said we just flipped them on different teams. We
I
believe
just
in the
told you.
Bucks.
And y'all said that Giannis would win.
No, we picked the Bucks.
That's Giannis' team.
No, I'm talking about if LeBron was on the Bucks.
No, I said if you flipped AD and Chris Middleton, y'all said y'all would pick the Bucks, right?
We're not. I'm not
Yes,
talking about
I
that. Though.
would.
Go
And
back to our original
y'all
argument.
said that because you said the Rondo KCP unit around them isn't good. So therefore, the only reason that they are good is because LeBron is playing with Anthony Davis.
No,
But we
I'm
just
saying,
said the original argument
listen.
was LeBron and
Kenny, am I
Giannis
capping, bro?
flipping.
Like, am I
You're
not
not
saying
listening
what
to
it
us.
is?
You're not listening
Can you
to
let us
us.
respond? You when we get on this podcast, you like to rip people off and not let them respond. We let you talk, now let us talk and listen, please. What I'm saying is LeBron's fit with the Lakers. I mean, Giannis's fit with the Bucks is better than LeBron's fit with the Bucks. I mean, with the Lakers. But if you switch Anthony Davis and and Chris Middleton, then Anthony Davis on the Bucks would be better than Giannis on the Lakers.
So LeBron's fit with the Lakers is a worse fit than Giannis on the Bucks.
Yes, it is a worse fit, but LeBron's just
Why-
that
why
much better.
are
at
they-
the play.
Why are they going to win then if it's not a good fit?
Why is who gonna win?
Why the Lakers going to win if it's not a good
I
fit?
just said LeBron's just that much of a better player that he can deal with that. Giannis has had the best fit in the league for like the past 5 years. Like he's had the best fit forever. It's just I'm not better than these guys.
When are we
Let me
gonna start taking that
rephrase.
into
Let me
account, too?
rephrase. Steph and them had the best fit back then, but Giannis has been up there as far as fit for the past few years. It's just players have been better than him.
His point guard was getting embarrassed by Terry Rozier. What are we talking about? What are we really talking about, fellas? The best fit, bro? Come on, bro.
You don't
Dante
think-
DiVincenzo, bro? No, these is not the best fit. It's just a testament that Giannis is that great. He makes it look like it's the best fit.
No.
Come on, bro.
No.
They don't even have that many great shooters on the team.
Where's this greatness like going? Like how many more years are we going to see regular season wonders? Where's this greatness?
Regular
what does
season,
it
what are you
equate
talking- he was
to?
at the Eastern Conference Finals like 2 years in a row.
Eastern Conference Finals. Okay, thanks.
Yeah, it takes time. It takes time. A lot of NBA players don't win.
He's younger than everybody in that top 5, bro.
I get not
Like,
Kansas,
come
'cause I
on.
think he got Luka. But
That's just you know what I'm talking about. But like, come on, he's the youngest. out
I'm
of all of
saying
them, bro.
though, when are we gonna how long do we have to wait for this? Everybody
Maybe-
saying he got
maybe
the
8
best, like he
years.
got the good fit, best team and all. Like how long do we have to wait until his greatness starts to show something other than almost getting there?
I'm
Maybe
telling you, give him another top player. You're gonna see the championship roll in.
How long did it take LeBron to win?
I'm not sure, but when
Were we not seeing the greatness when LeBron wasn't winning
It's
championships?
probably it's probably over 5 seasons that it took LeBron to win.
LeBron went to the finals though, didn't he? Early?
Yeah, got swept. I'm talking about when.
Did he go to the finals? So to y'all's point, he went further than Giannis.
Oh no, I don't do it like that. I do either you.
Well,
get
I
it or
do
you
it like
don't.
that. He went further than Giannis. So either way, that still beats that out. So can Giannis make it to the finals at least? Since y'all want to bring that up, LeBron went to a finals.
Probably gonna make it this year.
We won't know that. So I guess we'll wait and see.
We're like we about to see it, bro. Like, come on, man. Y'all not
Okay,
making
now
no
Ryan,
sense.
if he lose, I can't wait to see the next part. I can't. Oh my goodness.
Because they're gonna play it off.
Oh my. If Giannis
If he doesn't
loses-
make it, what does that mean?
no,
He's so
it don't mean
great.
nothing to
Like,
me.
come on,
It-
use
it
your
honestly-
greatness.
LeBron
doesn't
is
mean-
3-8, 3-6 in the finals, bro. Does that mean he's not
He
great
beat
because he doesn't
zero.
win all the time?
3
Come
beat
on,
0.
Bro, LeBron didn't win a championship, bro, till he was like 27, bro. Come on.
He had
Okay,
already
and he
been.
lost. What does that
He
mean,
had already
bro?
been. He had already
He lost,
been.
bro. Y'all
Okay,
said
so
it's
my
the
thing
same
is
thing. Y'all
Giannis is
said
so
it's a L,
great,
it's a L,
so
bro.
young, all of this. He hasn't been. I don't care about the regular season no more. After y'all hit
Bro,
the,
so
the
you're
level
telling
of
me
greatness
Eastern
that
Conference
y'all are
Finals mean
talking
nothing?
about.
Eastern
listen
Conference
to me.
Finals means
Listen to
nothing.
me real quick. The level of greatness y'all are talking about, he's so great, he surpassed all. He's number one on your list. So
Correct.
what has he shown? Eastern Conference Finals. Okay, congrats. Y'all wanted to bring up Bron, right? Bron had been early in his career. I don't care about no law. He been further than y'all greatest player all of a sudden. And I don't hear anything to that. I don't hear a rebuttal to that. So that's my argument to that. Eastern Conference Finals, okay. How many
Did your number one go to the finals without another top player?
What are you talking about? What do you mean?
Did your number one go to the finals without another great player?
No.
I mean, Russ,
No, he did not.
Russ
But you
is
have
not
him
top
number
five.
one.
The answer
Russ is
is
not
no.
top 5 on any of our lists.
But
Russ
he's
is not
higher
top
than Chris.
5.
He's higher than Chris Middleton, though, right?
He's an all-star. That's what y'all say about Draymond, right? That's what y'all say about Draymond. He's an all-star. Why? Well, now all of a sudden we're going to
What are you talking about?
Great. I mean, that's an accolade, correct?
Is Draymond better than either one of the players we're talking about right now?
That's not the point.
My
That's not
question
the
is:
point.
Is Russ better than Chris Middleton?
That is arguable.
At that
You talking about the dude that won an MVP, that averaged a triple double? It's arguable.
So now, okay, so now that means more than other accolades.
It
If
means
that's the
more
case-
than nothing.
If that's the case, Curry has 2, Giannis has 1, so he's the better player, right? But not
And
to
you
y'all.
heard my conversation about Curry earlier.
Okay, so then that means I'm talking to Kenny then, which his answer would still be Giannis is better. So what does that mean? Nothing.
Wait a minute. So you were thinking about putting Curry at number 1, right?
No. My thing is, I think we should give his impact a little bit more on. Like, I don't like putting Curry down just because he can't do what these other guys do in terms of dominate, because his impact is so large. That's why my final list has Giannis as number 1.
Yeah, I just
Like, come on, bro. Y'all talking about what he did, bro. Like y'all say with LeBron, bro. Nobody does it alone, bro. But he's showing that he's right there on the
I'm gonna
cusp.
say this. I'm gonna say this every time we talk about Giannis. I'm not gonna allow you guys to act like Chris Middleton isn't good.
Did I say that?
No, I'm not. I said
I didn't even act like that.
I said
he's a good player. I was on the last couple episodes. I was saying how good of a player he
He's
was.
an all-star.
Well,
Y'all know I know
do-
he's a good player, but he's
yeah.
not as good as any of the best players that any of these other guys in the top 3 has played with. So stop
Yeah,
judging him on what finals he's gone to and what finals he hasn't gone to when he hasn't even got the chance to play with a player as great as these other guys have played. That's not
Okay,
fair.
so my rebuttal to that was when LeBron went and lost the last time, he didn't have a top player on his team.
That is
But he
fair
went to
because
the
if LeBron
finals.
was on the Bucks, we would be saying, "Why aren't you making it with them? You got good. You got Chris Middleton. We would
He's
say
considered
that.
the greatest player of all time.
You got him number 1 though.
So he's the best in the league to
Who?
you right now.
You.
Yes. So do it.
So you should say, "Why
Okay,
you
give
can't-"
him a player.
Oh.
Chris, if LeBron was on the Bucks, we would say you got Chris Middleton.
Oh, Rodney.
I think Giannis is gonna make the finals this year. So what are y'all talking about?
No,
Don't
we
fall
would
for it.
we would have been saying that for LeBron.
So what are y'all talking about right now? What is
My rebuttal
the
to what
question?
you're saying is LeBron didn't have a top player when he went this last time. Whether he won or lost, he still went. So that's to you saying Giannis
He didn't
doesn't
play
have
Kawhi.
anybody.
He played Jason Tatum.
Yeah, it's somebody in the world that think Jason Tatum is top 10. So
And
what does that
then
mean?
you're wrong. To you, you're wrong. You don't talk about like
And
come
when
on, bro.
LeBron went when he was young, when he went to the finals, he didn't have anyone.
I don't care about going.
Why are y'all going back in time right now? I'm not
Because
saying
you're talking about-
Giannis is better than LeBron at this age. I'm saying right now, Giannis is the best.
I'm
No,
saying
I'm
I said that because somebody asked, did LeBron do anything so early in his career? So I said he went. He got there.
How old was LeBron when he went to the finals at first?
I believe 23 years old.
How old is Giannis right now, man?
24,
I believe
25?
he's 25.
Come on,
I
man.
believe. Let me make sure. Let me make sure.
But LeBron came from high school.
Thanks. The sun is hot.
Don't let her.
Thanks for the fun fact of the day.
I mean, they're gonna get over on you because you're not gonna be able to win this because he got Chris Middleton.
I'm winning. I'm winning, bro. Like my points are valid. My shit. I'm hitting.
I'm not even trying to argue. I'm just trying to defend the situation at hand. I respect your list just like y'all are respecting mine, where I got Curry and such so forth. And KD is number one on my list. But what I'm saying is, my question was, I wasn't even talking about that anymore. I brought up a new question. I'm just saying, how many more seasons of going crazy in the regular season do we have to take? That was my question. Like, okay, we get it. You're a good regular season player, but like Cam said in the the past episode, when people buckle down and like actually go into the defensive mindset of how they're going to stop you when it works, now what? Now you have to use your greatness to get around that.
He probably.
So that's all I'm saying. So you're saying he about to? Okay, so we good. He's one of your lists. That's what's up. Like, okay, so now we gonna see this year.
My last point, I don't want to argue that. I would just say this to get up out of here. Why can't you give him number one for we bout to? Like, you gave him number one off of we bout to see?
No. I gave him number one for every other reason I said earlier. Because if you go down the list, he's just being better at every single statistical category almost. And then he's number one in the league. That's why I gave him number one.
Not every statistical category.
I said almost.
Yeah.
Bro, listen. Like, let people talk. But okay.
What are you talking about? I answered your question.
You ripped Demir off before he can even start talking.
He said what he said.
No, he did not.
What were you about to say, Demir? What was the whole sentence you were about to say?
Yeah, right. It's not good. Go on.
No. Answer the question because you know you were about to say nothing else. You were done.
Wait, what was the question?
Was talking while he was talking.
He said not literally every single category. And then I said almost.
Oh, yeah. Not literally every category. Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm saying I heard both of
L in the
y'all
chat.
talking. See? You see, you just did it. You literally just
Demir
did it.
was talking and you cut him off that time.
Bro, let's move on. All right. So the last and final segment we got for y'all, man. I think y'all kind of heard it earlier when we was talking, but to finish it off, will Kyrie and Kevin Durant work? Like, how far will the Brooklyn Nets go? Me personally, I'm gonna let y'all talk first. I just want to get this out of there. To me, it all depends on the pieces they have around them.
To me, it depends. It depends on what Kyrie you're gonna get.
Oh yeah, and another thing, what do we consider working? I think I said this earlier. I think just getting to like the Eastern Conference to me is working.
No, winning.
Well, that's the case. A lot of people ain't work. But if we going off that, then no, they won't work. But I think they'll work as far as like there'll be probably like a 1 through 3 in the East.
Oh, well, if that's the case, that means the Denver Nuggets, they work.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay. Well, damn, almost everybody worked then.
No, I'm just saying we can't say
1 through 3.
We can't say what you have to win a championship to be considered you work. Like OKC, the young OKC, they didn't win a championship, but I wouldn't say they didn't work.
I would. That's why they split up, because it didn't work.
I mean, they split up later on. They first of all, they split up because we got rid of Harden for Serge Ibaka, which was dumb. But yeah, I wouldn't say they didn't work when you 22 years old and you lose in the finals. So now y'all didn't work. Yeah, that's not really smart.
I mean, I don't think if you make it to the semifinals, then that worked.
I'm just saying, like we don't.
I wouldn't say. Oh, go ahead, my bad, Cam.
No, go ahead, Demir. Go ahead.
And to your point, Kenny, everybody who like, so every team is ass basically, other than the champions.
I wouldn't cuss it. I wouldn't say that word, but I'm just saying for it to work, for you to have a success, like you have to win the championship. Like when Boston, when they lost to LeBron that year, I don't think they were happy. Like when they went in Game 7, I don't think they were happy about that. I think they wanted to go to the championship and win. So I'm just saying the goal is to win. If you don't win the championship, People say it. It's like if you don't win, like go home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go big or go home. So if you don't win the championship, then you didn't get the prize. So it didn't work. You don't put nobody plays just to go to the semifinals. Y'all want to win the championship.
Yeah,
I think if you have a
understand
chance, if they have a chance, then it worked. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna win all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just facts. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna say LeBron don't work because he doesn't have the best finals record. Like if you have a chance though, then it worked. But if they end up losing before the third round in the playoffs, then I'm gonna say no, it didn't work.
The reason I'm saying what I'm saying is because if we're going off what y'all saying, then there's a whole bunch of teams that work. Like James Harden and Chris Paul, probably to y'all that worked, right?
Yeah.
I think they had a chance at beating the Warriors.
Right. See, that's what I'm saying. To me, it didn't work because I feel like if it worked, like if they won maybe 2 rings or 1 ring, I think Chris Paul would still be there. But I think it didn't work. So I think that's why they said, let me get Westbrook in to see if it will work. Because they won a championship, I'm pretty sure.
you gotta base it off, like not even base it off, but like you gotta look at through the decades and stuff. Like it's a lot of teams that would have won if it wasn't for certain players or certain teams. Like I'm not gonna say the Rockets didn't work because they didn't beat the Warriors. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't expect them to beat the Warriors. Like the Warriors just work better than them, but the Rockets still work. And just like the Raptors when they was the number 1 seed, I wouldn't say they don't work. It's just I'm losing to LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm not gonna say teams don't work. It's just it's always teams that are like with Shaq and Kobe. I'm not gonna say other teams didn't work. It's just we better than y'all. You know what I'm saying?
But they're beatable though. Shaq and Kobe were beatable. So it's not like oh man, they're unbeatable. So we're still gonna be happy that we lost to the Lakers. No, because
I'm not saying nobody's happy that they lost. I'm just saying it's
You
always
just have to
going
be a realist at the end of the
it's
day.
a better team.
I'm just saying. I feel like every team has goals. Like they want to win the championship.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't win the championship, you didn't get the goal. So that's how I feel.
Yeah, I mean, if I put it like,
Excuse me,
I
fellas.
think they'll work like easy. You know what I'm saying? Even though Kyrie isn't the best teammate, it's just 2 great players together. So it's gonna be hard for it not to work because with KD, even if they aren't playing good ball, he can still, you know what I'm saying, overshadow that and just. I think they'll be fine. It probably won't look the best as far as like ball hogging and stuff, but they'll be fine.
I'd be willing to bet everything I got, like everything in my account, it won't work.
Well, I mean, if we going off your definition, then no, it won't. Like I agree with you, it won't work.
I think we should go off my definition because if we're going off y'all definition, about 45% of the NBA, like it worked. If we're
I'm
going
just
off
saying,
of y'all
like,
logic,
I can't blame somebody for losing to the Warriors. Like I can't say you didn't work because you lost to KD and Steph and them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I say, like, yeah.
Right. Well, I even get that. I even understand that you lost to the best team in the world, best team ever. So I'm not going to put you at fault for that.
Yeah.
I understand that, but I'm just saying, if you just like if the Rockets, like if Harden keep doing what he's doing for the next 3 seasons, I'm not going to look at that as like a good deal because it's like y'all saying with Giannis, eventually, like, what are you doing? And I'm to that point with Harden. Like, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Because the Warriors, they're not what they were anymore. So now what? Or are we going to say that LeBron and AD are unbeatable? Are they unbeatable? Are they Kobe and Shaq?
No, they're not unbeatable, but that's what I'm saying. For Harden, I'm not going to say it's not working if he lose to the Lakers because it's like they better than them. Like
So pretty much you give all these men free passes for losing to other people.
I'm not necessarily saying it's a free pass, but I'm not going to say what you're doing it isn't working because then we turn around and blame them for going to join these teams. You get what I'm saying? Like if Harden said, all right, my team ain't working, so let me go join the Lakers. Then we would say, well, this one don't count. You know what I'm saying? So
I would say, yeah.
So yeah, that's not really fair. It's like you can't say it's not working, but then when I go join them, say I'm not counting that either though. Because it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just not fair. It's teams that's gonna be better than you. So I wouldn't say it don't work for if you don't win the ring. Now if they the 8 seed, then no, it didn't work.
I mean, if Kawhi lose to the LeBron and the Lakers and 6 games, Doc Rivers and them, they're gonna say it didn't work out. They're not going to say, I'm happy we lost to LeBron. It worked out. We still had a great season. I love this team. It was great. We did a good job. We met our goal. They're going to say it didn't work.
I just feel like, to Cam's point, I don't even know if this is what he's saying, but in my opinion, I feel like even going back to the Kobe and Shaq thing, that's where their greatness comes in. You have Shaq. I don't even think this one's arguable, the best center ever, and then to me, Kobe is the GOAT. To somebody, he's in their top 5. So basically, what I'm saying is, you got 2 of the greatest players ever. So it's like, I know teams didn't go in saying like, oh yeah, well, we lost to Kobe and Shaq, y'all. We like to what you're saying, we did what we had to do. But when they lost, it's like, it's Kobe and Shaq. You know what I'm saying?
I
So,
get
like,
what you're saying.
To Kawhi's point, to your Clippers point, no, because Doc is thinking like, well, I have the best player in the world with Paul George, with a team that was already good before they came. So yeah, they're expected to win. But then when you got the Denver Nuggets and they lose to the Warriors, the Lakers or the Clippers, then it's like, well, we're going against arguably the best player ever, and then the best player in the league right now.
Yeah, but there's plenty of NBA players that think they're the best in the world. Like Harden probably think he's the best. Giannis probably think he the best. Kawhi probably think he the best. LeBron probably think he's the best. So
I don't think anybody on the Denver thinks they're the best though, if they're being realistic. That's what I'm saying.
I would hope not, but I think it was either Jokic or Murray that just said like, I don't think any of these teams want to play us. So that's what I'm saying. So if they lose, okay.
No, I understand if they lose, take it, but I wouldn't say their team don't work. Is what I'm saying.
I think y'all are acting like these other teams are unbeatable, like the Kobe and Shaq. Y'all know they've lost before, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying they were the best. Like, it's gonna be a team that's better than you.
Not every year they weren't the best. They lost to the Pistons. Ben Wallace.
No, I understand that yeah, but okay. Matter of fact, I'm glad you leaded me into this. So, because they lost to the Pistons, would you say they didn't work?
No, because they've won. I'm saying Kevin Durant won't ever win a ring with the Nets. The Lakers already had theirs.
Oh well, I don't know.
If the Warriors, if they never win a championship again, they've already worked. They already cemented. They already have their rings. I'm saying Kevin Durant and Kyrie, they will never get a ring with the Nets.
Excuse me.
Never.
Well, I mean, I guess we just have a difference of like opinions on.
So you don't think what's the name of that word? John Stockton in there.
Who?
John Stockton and Karl Malone.
Oh, the mailman. I mean, I ain't watched. But I heard about them. But they didn't win. So no. And then people be like, oh, they lost to Jordan, so give them a free pass. No, Jordan is human. Like Jordan.
See, that's my thing. That goes to my point. You're talking about the greatest player of all time. It's like, what are we supposed to do? I mean, I know you're probably thinking win, but
right. That's what I'm thinking. Get him.
But okay, perfect example. And I know our people that's watching, our subscribers, our people that rock with us, they probably don't know who these guys are. But say we go to Coast, and then you going up against Shannon and all these other good guys. It's like, okay, you went 15-0, and then you go against them last. In your mind, as a competitor, you're probably gonna be like, I still want to win. But at the end of the day, you're gonna be like, well, we went 15-0. I lost to somebody who played at the collegiate level, like have a chance to go into the league. You get what I'm saying?
That's a good point, but it's like me and Shannon and them. It's like that's what Shannon do. I'm not a professional, so it's different. But I get it.
Yeah. Okay. I get what you're saying.
Like comparing me to Shannon.
That's just the way I'm looking at it. So in my mind, them making it to the Eastern Conference Finals a couple years, I would say yeah.
Yeah, I just want to just pretty much say about this, like all these guys are beatable. Like Kobe and Shaq, they have lost before. Like the Pistons, Ben Wallace, they beat them. Like they beat Kobe and Shaq. Like Jordan, they have lost before. So I just don't want to say
the finals.
I don't want to just it's more than just the finals. Like he won all the finals, but you know what I'm saying? He didn't make the finals.
So you have to be the best to work.
You have to win a ring. I mean, that's the goal.
You have to be the best to work.
The best what? The best team?
Yeah.
For it to work, you got to get a ring.
So let's say LeBron and KD teamed up for 5 years. And then Giannis, I ain't gonna say Giannis, I'm gonna say James Harden and AD teamed up for 5 years. And they were the second best team the whole 5 years, but the other duo was just too much better than them. Did they not work just because they couldn't beat them?
No, I mean, no, that's pretty much what the Rockets been doing. And I said it didn't work. Harden and Paul.
So if they played them in the finals every year, 5 years in a row, and they just lost, could they didn't have the better team. They didn't work.
Look, can you
I'm-
even say it in Spanish?
I'm saying it. Harden and Paul, they just did what they did. I said it didn't work.
So you have to be the best to work.
You gotta win. You gotta win to be the best.
So answer my question. You have to be the best to work, yes or no?
Championship for it to work. That's what I'm
Do
saying.
you have to be the best to work, yes or no?
I don't want to speak for another man, but I think he's saying no, Rod. As long as you win, like if the
He's
Bucks win this year,
he's not saying no for a reason because the answer is yes. What he's saying is yes. If
Well,
the
he's
team is
kind of
better than
answering
you,
your question with what he's saying. He's saying you don't have to be the best. You got to win a ring, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
so you have to beat the best to be the best, right? Does winning the championship not make you the best team?
Yeah,
Kenny is saying you have to win a ring. I don't like he not changing his mind. He said when you go ahead.
If you're outmatched, that doesn't make you not work.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm just saying,
I'm on the same page
Kenny
with
is
you,
saying
Rod.
he's not changing his mind. He's saying
Like you're saying you have to
win a ring.
be the best team in the league to work.
No, he's not saying that. He's just saying you got to win the ring.
Yeah, because I think we all can agree that the Raptors wasn't better than the Warriors, like at full health, but they won.
That's what I'm saying. So they worked and they weren't the best team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Ken. That's what Kenny's saying. Like he's saying, if you win a ring, you worked.
So that's it. That's it. If you have to win a championship, you have to be the best to work.
That's what
I don't think
Kenny's
that's fair.
saying. Yeah.
What about you? I don't know if I had went away. Did you say that you think they will work?
It depends. Like I don't think they might win a championship, but I don't think they will. But I think like I said, it depends on Kyrie, bro. Like if he's on his third eye spaceman, moon man, jank, like no. But if he's playing that Robin role like he did with LeBron, then I think they could.
Yeah, that's why I'm torn. Like they're so great at scoring. Well, KD is. I think they're obviously going to make playoffs, and they can win a couple rounds, probably one or two. But to what you said, that's when Kyrie will have to step in, and then that's what goes back to my original statement. The pieces around them would matter a lot. So, all right. So, yeah, man. So I guess me, Cam, Rod is on the fence about it. Well, he said if Kyrie is buying in, so me, Cam, and Rod, we're saying that they will work. I guess if they buy in and whatever. And Kenny is saying no because they won't win a chip, which I kind of get what he's saying, but I don't. I mean, I see what he's saying, but I don't agree. I think making it to the Eastern Conference, that works for them. But yeah, man, this has been another episode of the Fourth Quarter Podcast. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Continue to show love, and we really appreciate y'all, the ones that is here.
If y'all do make it here, like all the way to the end, make sure y'all subscribe. We be getting a good amount of views. I mean, we not getting no thousands or nothing, but we get hundreds and stuff. But it's not showing in the subscribers. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all actually subscribe for it.
How about this? Code word, honey coconut. Comment that down below.
Yeah,
Cash out, and I'll give you a slug.
You comment that down below. I will send you a slug cash out.
Let me see y'all do that. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all. This has been another episode. Hope y'all enjoy, and we gone.